Here's the moment of truth. Is it good? Today will be my first attempt at a long form YouTube video. We're going to be making a pizza from scratch, the dough from scratch, everything. Specifically, I think it's a margarita pizza, but no, we'll call it cheese pizza. We're going to need a big mixing bowl. This eliminates any spills or anything you have, so you can have a good time in the kitchen, make something well, and it tastes better at the end of the day. Start with adding 2 cups of flour, 1, and there's number 2. That just perfectly used up my bag of organic flour. So next we want to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder to the flour that we just put in the bowl. Same bowl, same everything. Number 1, number 2. Okay, so next we want to add 2 teaspoons of sugar to this. I've only got brown sugar, raw sugar, sorry. So it's gonna have to do. Pro tip, as you go, when you use stuff, just chuck it in the sink, wash it up, so it saves you having to do it later or while your food's getting cold. Now we want to salt it up like the ocean. No, I'm just kidding, just add 1 tablespoon. And you're gonna add 2 teaspoons of high quality olive oil. The reason you want high quality is because you don't want any seed oils or oxidized oil in your pizza or in your body at all. This is glass. Look how cool this thing is. It sprays. I'm not going to spray it because it'll get oily. But then if you want to pour it out, you pop it up, pour it out. Remember, we want 2 of these in here. I find that super handy, you know. I think we just got it from Kmart or Big W, I don't know. But it's good. The next thing you want to do is you want to add 3/4 cup of water to the mixture. I'm just heating it up now, because last time I tried to add cold water into my dough mixture, it got really sticky and it was a nightmare. So don't do the same thing. Heat your water up and hopefully all your problems will disappear. Just got my water out of the microwave, and I don't know about you, but whenever you heat up something in the microwave, in a mug like this, it gets super hot. But here we go, adding in our water to our dry ingredient. We want to get a wooden spoon. Don't use plastic in this, please. We've just heated up our water. And you know what happens when you heat plastic? It leaches in your food. We don't want that around here. Okay, we want to mix until everything's incorporated nice and well. This kind of looks very dry. I probably should have more water, but we'll see how we go. We'll just mix it for now, see what happens. Continue mixing, and then I'll show you what the consistency you're looking for is. Just keep mixing it, that's all you want. Keep mixing it. This is where it gets super scary. So I reckon this is the right consistency. And we're gonna try and knead this with our hands. So make sure it's mixed to the best of your ability with the spoon, and then we wanna scrape all that off the spoon, as much as you can off. And then finally, we're gonna try with our hands. Here we go. We're gonna spread our flour onto our clean bench. Make sure you clean it before. Bit of truth, get everything onto the bench. And if it starts to get sticky, I don't know how I'm gonna stop my video. Oh, this isn't looking good. I'm scared. Maybe wet your hands before. I'm gonna go wet my hands. Wet your hands, and yeah, oh, it's nice and warm. Keep kneading it. Hopefully, I'm hoping it doesn't get too sticky. Keep kneading until you've got a smooth ball, smooth dough, nice and plump. I'll show you what that looks like once I'm done kneading this. Here we go, this is pure raw footage. Also, at the end of this video, if you watch it to this part, I want you to give me some tips, you know, because I want to get into the more long form content creation side of YouTube. And yeah, so let me know if you enjoy this video. This is my first time making this, so I'll refine my skills as we go on, and hopefully you can refine them with me. There we go. I'm pretty happy with this consistency that the dough is right now. We're going to wash up this bowl and all that stuff, so we're not making a big mess. And then we're gonna let it sit and rest for 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, a massive reason why I like to wash up these bowls with the dough, because when they turn hard, they are super hard to get off. The dough just dries up. It's already starting to happen a bit now, but this turns rock solid and it's so hard to clean, so I try and do it as soon as I can, and especially in something like this, where it's just gonna get stuck in those grooves. It'll just make your time better in the kitchen, especially for pizza. Once our bowl is clean, we wanna sprinkle a little bit of flour on the bottom of the bowl. We're gonna add in our dough ball, and then we wanna sprinkle another little bit on top. So when we take it out, it doesn't stick to anything. And yeah, then we're gonna grab a tea towel. We're just gonna set it over this and wait probably 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so while we're waiting for that to rise, we wanna preheat our oven, making sure we're removing all our oven trays. Preheat to pizza bake at 180. Then we wanna start getting prepped for our pizza sauce. So into a blender, add 1 can of diced tomatoes, a drizzle of olive oil, salt, pepper, mixed herb blend, and then a scoop of minced garlic. Now you want to blend this until it's nice and smooth. Now this is the consistency that you're looking for. And now that our pizza sauce is done, we want to start prepping our cheeses for the pizza. What I'm using for this one is some mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. I'm going to try with those two and see how it turns out. Now we're going to divert our attention back to our beautiful dough. And look at that. That's nice. Not sticky, it's risen a bit. Oil up the bottom of our baking dish. And the reason we do this is so that when we get our baking paper, spread it to the size that you want. When we put it down, it sticks so it doesn't fly up in the oven. Now we want to get our dough, spread it into a pizza shape. Make sure you get it nice and thin so it crusts up really well in the oven. Now, once you've got your pizza to your desired shape, you can make a crust, but I like mine thin. Spread your pizza sauce evenly over your dough. Once done that, we want to spread our Parmesan on first. Then our mozzarella will go on top. This will crust up really nice and it'll make it nice and stringy. Now chuck that masterpiece in the preheated oven for around 10 to 20 minutes. Check it after 10. Okay, so this is the pizza. After 10 minutes, I think I'm gonna leave it in there for another 10 minutes, if not more. Okay, so after 20 minutes, dry that off real quick. This is what the pizza looks like. That looks beautiful. We could do a little longer, but I'm gonna pull it there and see what it's like. Moment of truth, we're gonna try and pull this over in one piece, see if the crust. All right. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And there we go. That's our pizza. I'm gonna cut into it and try it and see what it's like. Here's a moment of truth. Is it good? That is 100% worth the time. I highly recommend it. Is it better than restaurant pizza though? You'll have to be the decider of that. Make this pizza.